Hey, what's going on? Sir Blackson97 here, back with another pack break. Today we've got a nice little mini stack of TCG player mail, courtesy of your Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Cards and Collectibles. They were a huge help in getting a lot of the Ursarctic and Malefic cards just to get the decks finished, so couldn't have done it without those guys. So definitely check them out on TCG Player. But without further ado, we're here to see the fancy cards, so let's see what mail came in today, starting with our third and final Malefic Parallel Gear. Archetypal tuner, really nice. It kind of works with outside of the archetype as well, as pretty much when you're using a synchro material, the other synchro monster you'll use is a Malefic monster in hand. So that's really handy, just kind of get you a lot of outside of the engine and archetype as well. You just need another Malefic monster, so opens up doors for a lot of just level 9, level 10, and level 12 synchro plays. So you can really experiment and kind of figure out what you really want to build with your deck there. Next up, we have a full playset of Ursarctic Meek Polar. We only need one extra copy, but I just want to get a few extras for the binders and in case I ever want to revisit the deck profile or make a separate one. Definitely a really cool card. It's going to be our archetypal searcher, so always want to max out on your Meek Polars if you are building an Ursarctic deck. Next up, we have a playset of Foolish Burial. Just reloading my copies of Foolish Burial. I've been putting them to use for quite a few deck profiles, so getting a few extra copies just to move forward is always appreciated. Just an easy send a monster to graveyard straight from deck. Really gets a lot of those combos going or gets your graveyard material set up, so definitely want to get more of those. And then finally, we have two playsets of Fishborg Launcher. One playset's going for the side deck for Ursarctics. The other I'm going to keep around just in case I ever want to do like a fish synchro or some sort of water synchro, like if I want to get into like goatee deck territory. So definitely fun to have them around. Pretty much it's meant to be like a retrain of Fishborg Blaster, but until Fishborg Blaster comes off or probably gets like a hard once per turn restriction put on him, we definitely have to utilize Fishborg Launcher pretty well. It's still a really good card nonetheless, but I don't think it had the intended meta impact that, you know, Fishborg Blaster had, where it's non-once per turn, always swarming the field. So Fishborg Launcher has more of a banish when it leaves the field effect, but still puts in a lot of really good work nonetheless. That'll do it for today's video. Thank you all for selling me these cards. These are, like I said, a lot of decks are getting closer to completing at this point, so very much appreciated. Big shout out to your Yu-Gi-Oh cards and GameTimeCards and Collectibles. You guys have been a huge help for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.